Hey guys, just gonna wait a few seconds, let some people get in here. We've got some breaking news, you guys. Not good. Looks like Texas again. And this one is I don't even know what to say about this. Don't drink the water in Texas is pretty much all I can say. And this event happened 4 hours away from the Broussard case. So get my tabs pulled up here and go from there. What's going on, guys? Gingerlock's mom, 420, Winky Whispers, Carla Red Pill. All right, let me share my screen and we'll get into the story, you all. I can't say live long, just for the simple fact is I have got other stuff I need to do. This just came across my cell phone and somebody sent it to me and I was like, oh my gosh. So here we go. Teen brother admits to murdering pregnant sister, staging her death as suicide in the colony. Now, I cannot see the chat at the moment. Let's, I don't know what this is it's playing, but obviously I'm just going to refresh this tab. And I'm pretty sure there's a video on here. We'll play that first.
New information within the last hour out of the colony after a woman was found dead in an alley Saturday morning. Police say she was 8 months pregnant and murdered by her own brother. They've identified her as 23-year-old Viridiana Aravallo of the colony. Investigators say 19-year-old Eduardo Aravallo admitted to dumping her body in an alley after initially burying her body an hour north of the city. Police tell us he confessed to strangling her 1 week ago today, claiming she was an embarrassment to the family and then tried to cover it up with a fake suicide note. This is the first murder in that city this year.
Okay. So let me go back to the chat and just see. Did you all hear that? Yeah, exactly. I tell you what.
Yeah.
Stop that. Really not liking the way this is presented itself. So let me read this article to you all. Just see if it says anything else. I know that he tried to make it look as if she committed suicide. So the brother's 19. It says a 19-year-old man has been arrested after police said he admitted to strangling his pregnant sister to death and leaving her body in an alleyway in the colony. The body was found Sunday morning in the 5200 block of Strickland Avenue, was identified as 23-year-old, and it's Vera Diana Aravello, who was reported missing last Tuesday. Police said Eduardo Aravello admitted to killing her the day before she was reported missing and tried to stage her death as a suicide by writing a fake note. He noted police, or he told police he did it because he thought she was a, quote, embarrassment to the family. According to police, the teenager said he buried his sister's body at a location about an hour away from the city, but then brought it back and dumped her in a local alleyway so that her body could be found and their parents notified. Police said they were able to obtain video from the area where her body was found to help lead them to Eduardo Aravello. He has been charged with capital murder. Police said he could face additional charges as the investigation continues. He remains in the colony jail. And they say that she was 8 months pregnant. Look at her. Oh, gosh. Her brother done this. What is this? What is this? Texas. A missing Arlington teen's vehicle found under suspicious circumstances. Wow. So, more Texas stuff, you guys. Audio's gone. Okay. Did you all get to hear any of that? There's no sound. Okay. Do you want me to replay it? Basically, what that was is a missing teenager. No, you don't want me to replay it, or you could hear it. So, I guess I'll be following up on both those cases. Texas, my gosh, that's 3. Yeah, I know, Cinderella. Did everyone move from Colorado to Texas? Okay. Replay it. Okay. I can do that. I'll have to get the screen open back up. Okay, hold on just a second. I hit share screen, even though I had it still up on the tab. I have to do this every time. All right.
Arlington, police call it suspicious circumstances, and the family is urgently searching now. A 19-year-old, he disappeared 5 days ago. His name is Evan Lacey.
So if you see this gentleman anywhere in the neighborhood, wherever, please let us know.
Thank you so much.
By the dozens, they walk the Southwest Arlington neighborhood, showing his face, asking for their help.
I'm really hoping to bring my son home. I'm hoping he comes home soon.
Van Lacey is the father of Evan Lacey. 19-year-old Evan has not been seen nor heard from since last Tuesday. After police in Fort Worth found his car on Saturday, the family led this effort to knock on doors in this neighborhood, post his picture around his last known location.
It was just not
his normal routine of just not coming home, not phoning home.
Authorities are not detailing why they label the finding of Lacey's car as suspicious circumstances. So the family took to the streets themselves.
We haven't been able to sleep very much, but I'm just remaining faithful that Evan Deshaun Lacey will be home soon.
How sad is that? Oh my goodness. So we need to keep an eye on that. Okay, so let's look at this article real quick. Yeah, that's in Texas as well, guys. Arlington police are investigating after a missing teen's vehicle was found. Well, yeah, it's going to be under suspicious circumstances. He's 19. Just after 9 a.m. December 19th, 19-year-old Evan Lacey's family reported that he was missing and was last seen leaving their residence in the 1500 block of Wolf Creek Drive around 7 a.m. He was actually headed to work. Stop it. Go away. How do I get that box to go away? Stop it. I'm using a dual screen, so that's why it keeps popping up. Okay, so the teen's vehicle, a blue 2006 Dodge Magnum, was located on Saturday by the Fort Worth Police Department under suspicious circumstances in the 4200 block of South Hughes Avenue. I wonder how far that was away from his house. So he was headed to work, and it was found around 7 a.m. At this time, Arlington police are working collaboratively with the FW Fort Worth Police Department to determine if a crime has occurred, although there has been no evidence prompting that Lacey was in danger. Anyone with information on Lacey's whereabouts is asked to contact Arlington or Fort Worth Police. Tipsters can also remain anonymous by contacting Tarrant County Crime Stoppers at 817-469-TIPS. Oh my gosh, I could just go on and on. Really? Is that the same one? Colony. Yeah, I think this is the same one that I first reported on.
This is CBS 11 News Now.
Thanks for joining us for this CBS 11 News Update. I'm Jennifer Lindgren. A Dallas police officer is in the hospital after a major crash yesterday afternoon. Police say it appears the off-duty officer was racing another car down East Mockingbird Lane near White Rock Lake. A doorbell camera captured the officer losing control of his car before eventually hitting a tree. The officer has been with the department since 2015. Police are still looking for the other driver involved. The family of an Arlington man who has been missing since last Tuesday is desperate to find him. Police say 19-year-old Evan Lacey never returned home last week. His car was found over the weekend, but with no evidence indicating his whereabouts. Investigators say there are suspicious circumstances surrounding his disappearance, but they are not elaborating. Here's an early gift for people who need to visit the dentist. All of the Texas locations of Comfort Dental.
I figured that would be on this. Oh, so that's Broussard, I think. No, that's the first one. First one. So, okay, so that's where her brother killed her. The Colony police are investigating after finding a dead woman. So the first article that I read was the update. So they found her, and her brother killed her, tried to play it off as suicide because she was pregnant. This is so sad, you guys. Sorry to bring such sad news to you guys right before Christmas, but definitely I'm going to keep an eye on this right here. So his name is Evan Lacey. And he's been missing since...
In Arlington, police call it suspicious circumstances. And the family is urgently searching now. A 19-year-old, he disappeared.
Okay, so he disappeared on the 19th. So that's, gosh, it's 5 days. So I will keep you all up to date on this case right here. Pretty nice car, too. 2006 Dodge. So they have a car. He was on his way to work. And he's missing. Which you don't typically see. I mean, you see more missing women than you do men. And he's how old? 19? But all of these things that are happening in Texas. Now look at this. A dog attack. Probably a pit bull. Which, I don't know. I have mixed feelings on the whole pit bull thing. One woman was killed. Another was injured after they were attacked by 3 pit bulls. And they were probably chained up. They have chains. I see a collar. That's awful. I don't know if it's going to play the audio. You
Houston
did?
police say a woman was killed and another injured in an attack by 3 pit bulls. Police got a call early yesterday morning.
Can you all hear that audio? I didn't know if I had to go out and come back in. Everything's happening in Texas, obviously. I pull up one article and then come up with 2 or 3 more. So, yes, the missing young man is in Arlington, midway between Dallas and Fort Worth. He's 19. I know. I wish I hadn't have even went live because it's just getting worse and worse and worse. I hate it to be the bearer of bad news, but my goodness. Okay, you can hear it.
From a man who said he'd been attacked by the dogs. She was taken to the hospital, but moments later, the owner of the dogs reported that her animals had attacked another woman. She died. Police say she had bite marks all over her body. The dogs were contained and taken away by animal control. Police say the owner may be charged with negligent manslaughter.
Well, I would hope so. Okay. All right, let's get back to the chat. So how are you all doing today? I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. I know what they're going through. What is everybody going through? No doubt, Rose, this technology, fallen angel tech, is already out of control. Not to mention, I believe, like you, this chip can and is controlling others. Yeah. It goes deep, guys. Thanks, Katrina. Much love, sweetheart. Katrina's the one that shared the article with me on the pregnant sister. And that's just... Okay, so Evan Lacey, remember that name, you guys? He's missing. He's 19 years old. He was on his way to work. They found his car, but not him. Yeah, people in Texas do have open carry, but it doesn't have a whole lot to do with any guns per se right now. But if you all remember back a few years, I'll just say this before I end this. Do you all remember when the whole FEMA thing was going on? Do you remember what they actually called the state of Texas? Anyone in the chat? And I know there's a little bit of a delay. So there was a certain word that they called Texas. Does anybody remember what it was called? Exactly, Pink Star. And that's why you don't give up your guns. People remember this crap when the government tries to take your guns. That's exactly why we have the Second Amendment. Okay, so they labeled Texas as hostile. So just keep that in mind. They're trying to rev up. I'm not saying they're doing all of this, okay? But it's what they report on, right? They are trying to make Texas look hostile. Keep that in mind. Plus, you had the 2 policemen that had the murder charges within the same 2 weeks, guys. So, it would not surprise me that if we don't hear more and more about Texas, and you got to remember too, they do a lot more reporting on crimes. It's revved up right before an election year and during an election year. It has a lot to do with politics. They do want to take away, actually, I'm working on something that just came out about a bill that they plan on passing in 2020 that does have to deal with our Second Amendment. So, conceal and carry is expensive, yes. A lot of steps to get the permit, but it's worth it. And say, okay, all these states that are passing the open carry law or the conceal carry law without the permit, you're still going to want to get that permit. For the simple fact is, a lot of other states say if you travel across state lines, you have some states that will actually honor that same permit for your state. Some states don't, some states do. But that's why you want to keep that, because what if you travel across state lines where they just have open carry only? Well, you've got that permit that allows you to, conceal your weapon. Keep that in mind. Okay, I'm going to give a quick shout out to the chat, and then I have got to run to town. Winky Whispers, Ganaball, Mr. Region, The Light God Sea Warrior, 420, Scrapping, Mr. Region, I already said you, Rose Thistle Artworks, Cinderella 56, La Donna in Texas, Pink Star, Lisa 54, Cat K, Katrina McCaffrey, Angel Soul, Mimi Sweet Tea, what's going on? How are you? Pink Star, General Sorrow, Anti-Satan Pro-Life, how are you, dear? Ah, thanks, Jenny Jen. Appreciate that. You're so sweet. Jules M. Merry Christmas, Lisa. Yes, I want to hurry up and get out and get back home before it gets dark. I shouldn't be out too long, but thanks for telling that, Cinderella. You're so sweet. My husband don't like me going out by myself, but I have got to get some stuff done. I've got almost all shopping done, and I just got a couple more things to do, and then I'm done. I should be able to get it all in one store, so I shouldn't have to travel too far. Happy birthday, Anti-Satan. We're getting old, aren't we? Almost there. Happy 48th, hon. All right, guys. Much love, you all. Thanks so much. Merry Christmas, Winky Whispers. You all be safe in your travels. God bless you all, and I hope that you all have a very special holiday with your family. And if you are alone this holiday, just remember you're never alone. Okay, you've always got somebody looking over you that loves you. Y'all have a great day. Much love, you guys.